As you're actually talking about it, because I'm actually going through something. My mum just
Fucking A. So many men are, I swear.
This is why I know men's mental health is never going to be fixed by telling men to just open up about their feelings, because if there's one thing men don't need, it's more encouragement to talk about themselves. But if there's one thing they don't know how to do, is listen. Like, I think at this point most men have gotten the message that they're supposed to talk about their feelings more, but I think something that most men also have experienced is disclosing their emotional troubles to another mate who was only able to respond with, "Yeah, I just don't know what to tell you." Or like, "Stay strong, you'll get through this." And it's like, no, I'm not getting through it and I'm not feeling strong. And that's why I'm coming to you to listen and to help. I don't really think we need to put much more time or energy into trying to encourage men to talk about their feelings. We have been saying that for decades, maybe a lot more than decades. What they don't know how to do is respond to other people's difficult emotions. It's that classic question of what happens after "Are you okay?" We have this thing in Australia called "Are you okay?" Day, which is meant to be about mental health, and you are supposed to ask people how they are. But what if they disclose that they're not okay? You don't know what to say, and if you don't respond well and safely in that moment, you can actually cause more harm than if the person had not said anything at all. It's also why we have this problem with men's advice groups on like Facebook, not going to name any names, but like once a year a man will go in there and say that he's feeling like ending it all, and the other men in the groups will just be like, "Yeah, that sucks, stay strong." Like, nobody in that group is trained in, mental health first aid. And, they might be a mental health charity, but they have absolutely no idea about things like duty of care. My job is actually for a mental health charity, so I actually do know the kinds of structures and safeguards you're supposed to have in place if you're going to put yourself in the position of holding space for people talking about their difficult psychological state. But these men's groups don't seem to have that, and neither do men themselves. And so what I would recommend, rather than telling men to talk about their feelings, is to learn how to respond when someone tells you about their feelings. And if it has to start with booking a mental health first aid course, that would be a great place to go. And by the way, it kind of goes without saying, but I'm sure women could also benefit from mental health first aid training because it is a specific set of skills. But women tend to already be well equipped to respond to people's disclosures of poor mental health, because women are conditioned from birth to be very emotionally fluent and to sort of understand and massage and facilitate the emotional state of everyone around them. So in addition to learning how to sort of comprehensively understand, name, and talk about their feelings, women are also way better versed just from experience in, handling it when someone makes a difficult emotional or mental health disclosure to them. Not biology, just conditioning.